is it possible to be in a marriage where you can address the fact that you're a man, right? It's okay to look at the menu and not order anything, right?
So,
but
Christmas
times
coming up.
Yeah, I got a tree, my first tree.
I did see your first tree.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah, when we were writing, we were doing it via Zoom, and he seen the Christmas tree, and he was coming at me. He's like, "Look at that Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Charlie Brown
Throw
tree.
it out. That's embarrassing." I'm like, "Well, it's not like I get company. It's you that sees me via Zoom, and my mom that comes down 2 times a month."
Your dad would come too if you get a better tree. This is the tree. You're losing friends.
No, my dad's the Grinch. He wouldn't give a shit. He wouldn't care.
I got to have a big tree every year.
Yeah. Well, you got kids.
Before them,
kids,
I still had the big tree.
Plural kids.
You don't have to say it like that. That's not necessary.
That I'm complimenting you. You
it
don't
feels
gotta
like a shot. It feels like
God.
Those who have kids. It feels like a shot.
I want a child.
That's because you don't know any better.
Like,
I thought about that. I used to think like that too. I want one. Then you get one. Then the second one, you don't know where that came from. Then the third one, you're still getting DNA tests on. It just doesn't stop. It's just all downhill after the first one.
You would, if you were a single guy like me, you would have a very over the top Christmas tree.
Oh yeah,
I kept it
definitely.
simple. I was doing my food shopping on the way out of Acme. They had Christmas trees on the sidewalk. I bought it for $22.
You bought a Christmas tree off the sidewalk of an Acme? That is weed you bought. That was not no Christmas tree to come in a baggie. Was it? How much you pay for it? $5?
I had no
$10?
I had no intentions on decorating. It came in the holder. There was already water in it. I got off cheap.
You should light it. You might have a very great Christmas.
I did light it up.
No, I mean like light it and just roll it. Like I don't think that's a Christmas tree. I don't think so. I got to have a big one every year. Even if I only am too poor to have one.
Kids.
It has nothing to do with them. It's not about them.
Christmas is for
it's about me.
Christmas is for the kids.
The tree is for me. They
Why?
get the gifts.
What do you get out of a Christmas tree? We're
I
learning a lot about
lit.
you right now.
That's right. Christmas tree is big. I'm small, but I bought the tree, so it's kind of like I'm big too.
And I have gay qualities.
Yeah.
Think about what you say to me all the time.
Yeah, I
think we're learning something about you.
I mean, what? Did I have like big trees?
No, I'm saying the lights get me going or whatever.
Everybody loves Christmas lights. That's the whole point of Christmas. I love Christmas lights. That's the only.
All right. I agree with you.
I know, but that's the major thing. That's the only month I pay my light bill. Christmas, because I want to light the tree up. The rest of it, arrangements. They get payment arrangements.
That's great.
That's it. It's great. I love it. Best time of the year.
And do you do like all the decorating at the house? Is it a group family effort, or your wife? Like who takes the lead with that?
We all do the tree, and then she does the other stuff.
Yeah, the kids love getting involved.
Sometimes I like them. Sometimes I don't. When they're young boys are stupid. You just sit them down. Don't put them in the way. They're weird. He was taking the balls and throwing them all around the house. Like, what is wrong with you? This is not those kind of balls. It weren't that kind of balls either, but these are decorative balls, so it's just weird. It's weird.
Everybody getting along though right now for the holiday season. Everybody's getting along.
Everybody I deal with,
Okay.
Everybody. The ones who aren't, who I don't deal with, I don't care if they're mad or not. But all my small circle, we're doing great.
Yeah, you got to keep it small.
Great. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
What's your plans for Christmas? Anything?
Just regular Christmas food again. We're probably going to order out. Have a nice little.
Well, a lot of your family isn't local. It's more your lady's family, right?
No, my lady's family. She isn't local. Her family lives in Florida. I have a lot of family here, but the people I deal with, they're close by. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I have a lot of other family in Virginia too.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Thanks to COVID, I don't have to see all of them. So now I can just keep. I have a responsible excuse now to use.
There's pros and cons from staying away from people.
It is because the people in your family. You know, everyone has that cousin that steals, and you invite him if the COVID isn't there.
Mine happens to be an uncle.
You got an uncle?
I beg your pardon, but it's like,
see. No. You got to deal with it. Here comes Kenny. Everybody put your stuff up. Like, it's just aggravating. The ones that blow up your bathroom. You always have the one cousin that blows your bathroom up. Don't turn the fan on. And they close the door. Why do you blow up a bathroom and close the... Now it's a gas chamber.
I have the relative at the funerals and the wakes I don't know if this is universal, but for Italians, when people pass away, we put like watches and jewelry and memorabilia over the years in the casket. But there's always that one crackhead relative that starts taking everything at the end for the service, takes it in the bag, wants to sell it in the streets.
He may not be a crackhead, because as soon as you said that, I thought about that. That just may be a business move. It may not be a crackhead thing.
Yeah. Another thing, is this just an Italian thing?
That is definitely Italian.
When people go to funerals, they always say, like on the way out, "Oh, he looked good."
No, that's the universe. That's horrible.
He looked dead.
That's
what are you
he
saying?
was.
He looked good. He didn't look good.
That's why I will look good in mine. I'm having I want to be in glass, standing up, waving my middle finger to people. That's where my money's going.
I want to get cremated.
Cremated?
Yeah, I think funeral. Do you know how much funerals are? Think about that. It's crazy expensive.
It is, but not for you if you're dead. That's your problem. It's the friends that you have and you're still living. That's when it's the problem. But when it's you.
Well, I never understood people that want an extravagant funeral for themselves. They're not going to be there to experience it. I don't understand this. Like, I love my mother to death, but one of the things that she'll rave about, like if someone passes away, oh my God, you had to see it. The line was around the block for him. The line was around the block. I was like, well, these people probably feel guilty because they probably owed him a lot of money. I always say shit like that. But she thinks that signifies how good of a person it is. If a lot of people show up to pay their respects. I don't know. I
might have the line around people I owe money to. They probably want to make sure this isn't the front. They go come check my pulse while I'm laid up. It may be a thing.
I don't know. Too many funerals this past year. I hope that they're saying we got a vaccine. What they say, like 95%? Effective, and
there's a couple different ones out there.
I don't know when we're intending on posting this podcast, but as of today, I heard there was one that was like 95% effective.
Yeah, so they should be rolling it out by the end of December, potentially.
Okay.
So they say.
Yeah, but we're like at the bottom of the barrel. Like if the Titanic's sinking, we're the violin, we're the band.
We're not getting into
That's us. That's us three. We're doing a podcast. People are dying in the street.
We're not in the band. We're in the kitchen.
How are they doing up there? You know?
That's terrible. That is terrible.
I don't know. I'm just to the point now where the mask is such a normal part of my life that I finally got to the point where it's a part of my daily routine when I leave the house. Are you at that point yet? I wear it. My new move is I put it on my wrist like a watch. This way, it's always on me.
Oh, it doesn't hang down like a little Percy thing, does it?
Now that you bring that to my attention, it does. I didn't even realize.
He's got a change purse on his wrist.
It looks like a satchel.
That's terrible. But I do hate the mask thing. It still bothers me. I just try not to go places.
You got to do it. You got to do it. You know.
Yeah, you do got to do it.
I mean, we're doing the show every Tuesday. You got to wear it. You know.
Yeah, we do. But that's why I make sure I go on stage so I don't have to wear it. I don't even have jokes sometimes. I just don't want the mask. What do I have to do not to wear the mask?
The weird part in the midst of this is after the shows that I'm seeing.
What do you mean?
No, like after a comedy show when we generally like talk to people that were there. Now you try to keep your distance and you got to pick and choose your battles who you talk to.
It is.
You know how you always have those. Now you're like you're judging people at the shows. You're like, oh, they look kind of dirty. I don't know.
Yeah, that happens. And then they're drunk too. There's nothing worse than drunk people after the show because they want to hug. They always want to hug.
No, but I'm saying like in the pandemic now, even when like you go to a store, it's like when you're in line with your groceries, you're like, should I pick her or definitely not him? It's like the people that are ringing you up.
You know what? I just got a great idea. You just sanitizer and a spray. We just have it. People walk, you just ski. You just just hit them with 3 skeets, so everybody's safe. I'm gonna get that. That'll be great.
Yeah.
3 skeets.
Well, I know my cousin. She's got a newborn. She was pregnant, and she just has she's got a newborn. So she's doing a lot of the curbside pickup still.
Yeah.
A lot of people are shopping that way. They just rather not even deal with the aggravation of going in.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better
So.
too. I like that better. Curbside pickup. And I don't even trust the people that come still bring it out. I still keep my window up. Put it on the curb. I'll get it.
Damn, you're
Go
one
away.
of those
Go away.
like super anal.
No, I
people
just
when
like
it
pissing
comes-
people off. I just it's nothing to do with it. I just like people like assholes, and then I laugh a little bit. It makes my day better. Christmas time, man. So you started buying gifts already?
I went to the mall yesterday and did some shopping for the family. Started a little bit. See, I'm trying to I don't know if I could be categorized as like a risk taker in the midst of the pandemic, because I'm keeping busy. Like I know they're saying to stay indoors, but I mean I'm still working my day job, which I work with the public in casino work. You know, they do mandatory temperature checks to come in and out of the building, so it is arguably still safe. But on my days off, I'm getting shit done. I'm going shopping. You know, I'm doing comedy.
But you were
I
that.
haven't stopped that. You know,
I do comedy. You were that kind. I was already living my life like it was COVID. I always stayed in the house.
Yeah.
I stayed away from people. You know, a lot. That's just how I regularly lived. And
super low key.
yeah. I grocery shopping now. I have most of that delivered to me, except for like meats or stuff like that. Have it delivered to me right there. I like it. It's wonderful in America. That's why this is the place to be. You can be lazy and still have everything. It's worth it to be here. But Christmas gifts, yeah, I did a lot of well, I didn't even my fiance actually, she bought her own gift for herself with my card. I found out I had on my phone it was like $500 shoes. I was like, what?
I would thank her.
She would thank you. Yeah,
I would thank her.
I know why
That's
she
easy.
did it though. I know why she got tired of me giving her gifts. I would get
so bad
edible
at it.
thongs and some lubricants and stuff, little package. It was all for me, but I put her name on it. Not again. She fixed it. That's good though. So I just take her card and bought me a prostitute. So I'll have that come for my. Won't just be Santa coming to town. I can guarantee it's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah, but you got to be smart about it. She can't just come to the house, the prostitute.
No, the
This is a
COVID's
big-
here. She got to stay at the door. We're going to put it through the mail slot.
Oh my God, that's good. Let me ask a question. Real talk. Now, you make jokes about other women, and you say your fiance knows your personality. It is what it is. Just laugh about it, and she's very real. I've spent time with her in the past.
Oh, how far ago?
Huh?
What kind of time did y'all spend?
No, when I see
I know, I'm
I
just
can
joking.
see you when he does
He
it.
gets so no, I'm sorry. Right away.
So I noticed over 2 nights ago this happened. 2 beautiful, gorgeous, knocked out women that they walked by in the casino in the pit that I was working. And when I tell you, did you ever see women so hot that everywhere they go, they just steal the show and they steal attention? Okay, that kind of hot. So everybody, like even the women that were there were just like drawn by how beautiful they were. But I noticed like the only 2 people that didn't look are the 2 guys that were with their wives. Is it possible to be in a marriage where you can address the fact that you're a man, right? It's okay to look at the menu and not order anything, right?
Yeah, listen, it's respectable.
Every girl is not going to, every woman in your life is not going to be a Cleveland Brown. You know what a Cleveland Brown is, right?
What's the Cleveland Brown? Give it for the people.
Nice uniform, bad helmet. unfortunately, there's hot women out there. But it's more than that. Your life partner, your lady in your life, that that's special. That's hard to get.
You know what I like looking at in those situations? Watch it really. Actually, the man is looking.
No,
you can't tell. You can't.
Me and one of the other managers are looking at the way they're reacting, and we're like, "Why are these two guys?" You know, they see them,
dude. When you get married first, you have a peripheral. You gain this peripheral that you can see everything without even being. You can see it behind you after your marriage. Like you get that. You get that.
It's like a radar. Don't look. Oh, I dropped something. Yeah.
Because women, I love to see the women that are with their guy, because the woman will look, see it, she'll see the girl, and then she'll look right at him and wait. She's waiting for him to slip up and cut her eye so she can slap him. And to tell you the truth, that's cheating. That's cheating. Because come you get to look? How come the girl gets to look at the girl and I can't look at? I like nice booty too. Apparently you do too, because you looked at it. I think that's an unfair relationship. You got to see it. I didn't get to see it. You know what I mean? That's unfair. I think she's a lesbian on the sly and still trying to have him in the same thing. That's bisexual. I don't know. I got to come up with a word for it. But she's a cheater. Is what she is. She's a cheater. But me, it's good for me because, we're engaged, but I have an albino girlfriend. Like my fiance, she's albino. So albinos, people don't notice, they don't have very good vision. They have bad vision, I guess, because of the pigment. They have no pigment in their eyes. So they can't see everywhere. And my girl actually has no side vision. So I can look at everything and she doesn't know what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? She only got a couple feet in front of her. So I get to look at everything and not have to worry about it. Like, you know what I mean? She can't cut her eyes at me because if she cuts them, she still can't see. She has to cut her head.
Wow.
Like there has to be a swivel.
Does she have a sister?
Yeah, but they're not albino. If they was albino, I could have dated both of them and they would have never knew. Like, we could have been side by side. It would have been great. It would have been great.
So you think that's just something you got to accept when a man gets married, he just has to realize that when she's around, you got to lose out on those highlight reel. I call them highlight reels.
No,
when the girl you want to save that in your memory.
If you want to stop that, because women look at men too. They act like they don't. I see them.
Yeah, but
they do it.
I'm fine with that if I'm with.
But
a girl.
You can't. But if your girl is tripping on you doing it, then you can't be fine. You can now, in order to get back at her, you got to look for good looking dudes. Now you got to be almost gay. You got to find a nice man ass, walk by and look at her real quick.
No.
You got to do it.
No.
That's even. That's balance. That's balance. But actually, girls that do that to me they have no self-esteem. They have really low self-esteem. If you're getting mad at looking at it because another girl walks by and you look, and that's low self-esteem.
Nah, Mike.
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't. I think I disagree with that. I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
I
Because you said
I get it. I get it. I'm just saying we got to get to a point in society where we could just accept the fact it's okay to look at the menu as long as you don't order anything.
But that's what I'm saying.
As long as you don't react. You got to know that your man's the type of... the lady needs to know that you're... Same with us. You got to be with a girl that's not going to drive you crazy and you got to worry about going behind your back. She can stare at him all she wants.
Yeah, because you don't care, right?
It's like being in a relationship where the lady's okay with her man going to the strip club.
And that should be available. That should be.
I think that's healthy for the relationship.
It is.
It's just... I'm just putting that out there.
Because you know what I do to start putting pressure on? I was like, well, you got to strip for me at home. I bought a pole. It's in the living room.
That's a great plan. I like that.
Yeah. Now you got to strip. After enough of that, she could be like, no, we're going to the strip club. I'm not putting on heels, thongs.
I'm tired.
I got work in the morning. I got stretch marks.
I just cooked for you.
And 3 kids. It's ridiculous. Yeah. If you start asking for it, they'll start letting you go get it. That's what happens. Real strong relationships, the girls that really don't care about you looking at other women, they know that other woman's not going to want you anyway. So they're not worried about you. Can look. She don't want you. She don't want you. I don't want you. So I know she don't want you. Like that's a strong relationship. That's what I like.
When
I
they
like
know
those
your
kind of-
insecurities.
Yeah, so they
like
know-
they're deep. They're going deep.
They're deep. They know you're not good enough.
Yeah.
They know you're not good. You can go over there and talk to her. You're gonna do to embarrass yourself.
They like they come at you hard. Like when you're really in love, they're like, "Come on, you know your dick don't get hard no more." That young girl don't want you, and you ain't got shit in your bank account. You're like, you start hearing those voices,
And that'll bring you back down to earth. I like those women.
You
I
need,
like
you
those
need the
women.
girl that humbles you.
Humble. Yeah, tell you the truth.
I seen a this is just another something related to what we're talking about. Snoop Dogg a while back did an interview where he was talking about Kanye West, and he was saying that now I think Kanye's a genius that's misunderstood. That's just my personal opinion on him. But some people think that he's out of line, he's crazy, all this. But Snoop said that the problem with Kanye, in his opinion, this might have been 3 years ago. He said that Kim Kardashian don't know how to check her man. He said, my wife, if I go on the air talking some crazy shit, she'll be like, motherfucker, get back over here. You're not embarrassing me, and it's different.
And that's what it
that's what Snoop was trying to say. That's a lady that's a life partner right there.
who loves you. Kim Kardashian was in it for the money, so she don't care. Whatever, do whatever you want, as long as the check's coming in.
No, she ain't in it for the money.
She's in it for the money.
Maybe the power, but she's got her own.
Well, yeah,
Kim's
all that-
loaded.
Yeah, but it's got to keep coming. You're not gonna be pretty forever. No matter how much Legos you put on your body, Mr. Potato Heads, it's not going to be like that forever.
I don't know, the plastic surgery game. If you got the loop,
yeah, but everybody doesn't.
I mean,
do it well.
I don't necessarily think plastic surgery is a sexy look. It's definitely unique. I don't know, but when you know what it is in today's times, like now, when you see a girl, you could say, "Oh, she looks good. Oh, she looks good. Oh, she looks fake." Like there's that fake look now that I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it does turn me on a little bit.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you look at them and you're like,
It's just
whoa,
sloppy.
Whoa,
Yeah.
way too much.
Yeah, like they didn't put enough in that titty. Like there's too small one. Very weird. Very weird. It gets off, and they feel weird too.
How would you know, Mike?
I Googled it. I do research. You don't read books. You can read and do your research.
I feel bad. Did you watch that show, The Social Dilemma?
No, I don't know.
Did you see it, Bri?
Yeah, I saw it. Yep.
Yeah, they were talking about how like the younger generation, like 15, 16-year-old girls, what they're doing now is they'll like plan to get plastic surgery on their faces so it matches up and looks good for like filters and Facebook and Instagram. That's fucking crazy.
The filter is supposed to do that. Why are you fixing how ugly are you where you need plastic surgery and a filter?
Imagine it being a priority to look good for an Instagram post, but look fucked up in person. That's beyond catfishing somebody. What is that called?
Back in the day before this,
it's like you want to like I don't want to fuck you. I want to fuck your Instagram photo. It's like this is like the mindset.
And it's been happening.
But we're the crazy ones.
But it's been happening for years, though. We didn't have all this technology back then. They would just come out in better lighting, like during dusk when shadows are around and they hide in the shadows and look sexy like that. It's real.
Growing up when I was a kid, if you're ugly, you just got to deal with it.
That's what makeup was.
Yeah, there was a filter. That sounds like something you do for the back end of your teeth. You know, I mean,
women been doing makeup. That's what makeup is. Makeup is an enhancer. It is. You ever seen a girl with makeup and then in the morning when it went off?
It's not
sad
permanent
story.
though.
Huh?
It's not permanent like plastic surgery.
oh my
That's
God.
true, but yeah.
I don't know.
Well, then
I
plastic
think
surgery may be
about.
better.
Do you ever see like these real old ladies that did plastic surgery their whole life, and then they just get to a point where they can't push the skin back anymore. It's like, what's left to push?
Why?
You're gonna be invisible. like this is gonna be your head.
Why can't people be happy with whoever they are? Whatever you look like, just be happy with it. That's why I like comedy. That's one of the main reasons I like talking about people. I put it all out there. I don't mind people talking about me. In my comedy, I talk about myself first, just to make everybody feel comfortable. I want them to go ahead and laugh, and then I'm gonna talk about you next.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because I stay away from taking shots at people.
No, I don't. I don't take.
I know you don't. I know you don't. Trust me.
It builds character. It really does, because we have to understand nobody's perfect. Everybody has their flaws. Like, you know what I mean? And be happy with your flaws. That's what makes you a person. You know, I talk about mine. And I'm going to help you earn it. Own it. You won't own it unless I tell you.
A comic told me something last year that I thought was great advice. He said, as a comedian, you got to go up there. You got to give your facts and your viewpoints. And you got to go with it with the attitude of, I might not know shit, but you don't know shit either. None of us know shit.
But don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and check us out on the podcast channel. Give us 5 stars because we're amazing. If not, I'll find out who you are and talk bad about you. That's our show. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.